The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I got the taco meat out today. What's up? How everybody doing? Welcome to Talk the Real Deal with AT2, and I'm your boy AT2. Hashtag TTRD. Did y'all see that video that Funky did? Oh, man. He had the streets going. He had 14K in there. Hold on, let me show y'all. He had 14K people up in there. Where the hell is that picture? Oh, here we go. 14K. He came back with the wig. My hair is laid like, I don't know what he said it was laid like, but it was laid like 14K in the chat. 14K in the chat. Mind you, he went live at 8 o'clock, the same time as Fox Soul, his Tea-G.I.F family. Oh yeah, they definitely not family no more. And they had 3.8 in the chat. That's more than what I got in the chat. However, if Funky can pull those numbers by himself, he was wasting his time with Fox Soul. And he actually said that. He was like, damn, I was wasting my time over there when I could have came on here and got some real money. Numbers don't lie. People lie, but numbers do not lie. He had that chat going the whole time. And mind you, I check Funky Dineva's video out, maybe every blue moon. Like, it's usually when something controversial he said. But other than that, I don't really watch his videos, but he was the most entertaining by himself. When Cat Williams said there's only some people who should only play a woman and not a man, I feel like he's one of those who should just play a woman. Like, he should just be Funky Dineva the whole time. Because he was hilarious. And maybe we were all there for the mess. That's what made it a lot more entertaining. But yo, he kept on topic. He stuck with the hot topics and stuff like that. But he was being shady and throwing, shots and stuff like that. So the way it started out first, you guys, is that he had an Instagram live post, right? Not an Instagram live, but a post on Instagram, right? Oh, shoot, did he block me? Oh, he blocked me, y'all. No, he didn't block me. He had an Instagram post where it says, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, live tonight. He said, listen carefully, children. In 2024, I'm done letting people play in my face. Folks want to talk peace and love to your face, but behind your back, they're talking mad shit. Throwing unnecessary shade, scheming, and conniving, all because they are mad. Folks have chosen to make something personal that was never personal. Then, when you call them on it, they're going to want to pretend like they didn't know. It wasn't intentional, and a bunch of other lies. Listen here, everyone sees this shit for what it is, but no, two can play that game. See y'all at 8. So he dropped that post and then he went live. His first video, there was like some audio issues, but then he came back again, and that's when he went live again. Funky to fool with Flame though, for real. The old Funky was spicy. I missed the mess. Yeah, I feel like he was giving you that old Funky Dineva. He brought back the wig and everything like that. Because if you notice in his last few in the last few years, I don't think he brought back the whole Funky Dineva character. Even though his channel is Funky Dineva, he was mostly Q. Like, I ain't seen him dressed up in the makeup and stuff like that in a long time. It's like he got tired of that. Like, yeah, I don't want to do that. And so he just came on camera as himself. This is rare for him to get back into that form of doing the whole Funky Dineva character. And maybe he brought it back for a special occasion, or do you guys think like he's going to continue on doing this? He's saying he's going to be back at 8 every day. 8 Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Let me clarify that. He said he's going to be there at 8 o'clock every day. And he's coming on at the same time as Fox Soul. Fox Soul comes on at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So this is the direct shot at Fox Soul. If he really loved those people and all that stuff, he wouldn't have did this. Let me tell you. And I think originally he probably shouldn't have stuck with that whole, oh yeah, it's nothing. It was just a contract and all this other stuff and all the. He shouldn't have did that. He should have just came out and been like, y'all, right now I can't talk about it. I thank Fox Soul for the opportunity. That's it. But when he says like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, it's no beef or nothing. It was just a contract dispute. I wanted more money. Well, more money, that typically means that, there was a dispute, because if you were happy with the money that you were making, you wouldn't have left. So it never sat right like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this is just a little thing. No. It always seemed like there was more to it. But let me see what you guys are saying in the chat while I greet you guys. Sorry, I didn't do that. Some people say I should wait to greet people, so I'm trying something new. We're trying to make everybody happy. All right. And make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my members. And shout out to the AT Tubers. What's up, Lisa? Shout out to everybody on Facebook, by the way. What's up, Carol? They done effed up. Right. I agree with you. I think he stopped doing the Dineva even before Fox Soul. He did a bunch of stuff with Dr. Heavenly early in the pandemic and talked about how he outgrew Dineva. Yeah, that makes sense, Stephanie, now that you said that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I hadn't seen him get in character in a long time. Again, I don't watch him all the time, but I knew he had kind of gave up that whole my hair is laid. And you kind of have to stick with that, because that's like your bread and butter right there, you know? He wasn't fully committed to the 5 days. And what's up, Joyful? How you doing? You already know ATLian already hating. What's up, Brandley? Thank you for being here. I got you, Stephanie. What's up, Sharon? What's up, Tiffany? They probably told him not to put the wig in the lipstick. Oh, you think so? You know, it was funny because Al Reynolds is always dressed up and stuff like that, right? And Claudia usually looks nice on the show. You can't deny it. Claudia is a beautiful woman. Claudia looks nice on the show and stuff like that. But if you noticed, Q always came in like he was just regular. What's up, Nina? Oh, thank you so much, Nina. I appreciate that. What's up, Bernadine? How you doing? He just, Funky always came in just looking regular. He was Q. That's who he was. He was Q. He wasn't Funky Dineva, the character, or anything like that. Like, he was literally just being himself, which his name is like Quinn or something like that. He was just Q the whole time. And I think, and you guys could be right, they probably told him like, hey, calm that down. Like, we don't want all that, just be yourself and stuff like that. Or maybe he felt like, well, hell, they only paying me a little bit of money. I'm only going to give y'all a little bit. Because let's be honest. When you getting paid good, don't you do the extra mile? But when people are not paying you and not doing what they supposed to do, and not compensating you right, you do less work. And don't let you about to get fired. I feel like Funky already knew he was getting fired. Now, he said he didn't know that his contract was coming up. I felt like he knew the end was coming. Casey said, you ain't got to lie, claw face. Oh my God, look like spoiled. No, she don't. No. She don't look like spoiled milk. No. You ain't right for that. What's up, Queen B More? Michelle Brown is always hating. She gets on my nerves. But they still got that whole dispute over the whole. I know Funky Dineva has paid her, but it's still conversations about the whole him trashing her place and not paying rent, stuff like that. I guess, yeah, they always gonna have smoke. Oh, thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the super sticker. Yeah, but I will say this. I feel like this actually proves that Funky Dineva was the star of the show. I didn't feel like he was the star of the show. I thought Claudia was kind of like the leader, and then it was the two guys on the side. But it kind of showed like no, he does have power. And he said we never done numbers like this over at Fox Soul. Granted, he kind of teased us and made it seem like he was going to address like all the drama and stuff like that, right? I will say that he did kind of hoodwink us because we was under the impression that he was going to address all the drama and everything like that, but he didn't. Claudia threw shade first. Renee, can you tell me what Claudia said? Because I've been looking and I'm all like, what did Claudia say to piss him off? And like, I couldn't go back and red ball it, because when Fox Soul plays their video, you can't go back and red ball it. They make sure you got to watch the other stuff, unfortunately. So I couldn't see because I was watching his video. Can you tell me what Claudia said? I'll wait a minute. Yeah, and what is the dispute between Funky and Flame Monroe? Do they have issues? Because he said, yeah, that girl over there always talking. She always saying something over there. I think he was talking about Claudia. So do I need to change my title? Do y'all think? Well, let me ask y'all. So when Funky came out and said everything, right? He said there's somebody talking crap about him and working behind the scenes. Do you feel like he was talking about Flame Monroe or was he talking about Claudia Jordan? Let me know in the chat right now. 30 seconds. Oh, I didn't know Flame didn't like Funky Dineva called him Junkie. I know not Miss, but Michelle calls him Junkie Dineva. But I didn't know also. Damn, I don't think he was talking about Flame. I feel like it's Claudia. From what I'm getting from what you guys are saying, you guys think Claudia too. And I know she had shout out to CTTV, Conscious TV. He did have an interview with Claudia Jordan. I caught part of it, but I didn't catch the whole thing. Like I know there was a part where she was talking about how she was the one to pitch the show and she's the creator of the show. Like I said, I didn't see any producer credit, Claudia. You need them to update that online. I didn't see no producer credit or nothing. However, I seen the part where she said, she didn't steal Nene Leak's idea and stuff like that, and she wanted two guys, and they necessarily didn't have to be gay. But then she ended up going with Q and Al Reynolds for the show instead. Yeah, she says she's an well, she didn't say EP. She said creator of the show. No, they're saying Flame Monroe did. Yeah, they're saying Flame called Funky Dineva Junkie. She doesn't have to predict credit because she says she didn't copyright the show. She didn't name the show, so she doesn't own it. Oh, then she didn't. She doesn't own it. Oh, that's why she ain't on no credit. So you got to make sure you get on the credits, so you can then take your stuff and sell it. Because they can take because basically they can kick her off the show. They don't really need her on the show. They can kick her off the show. Can't let them kick you off your own show. Well, TGIF. That's what we were referencing, Angela. TGIF. I know she don't own Fox Soul. We're talking about just that show, the TGIF. Producers put up money. Oh, so hard answer, Rachel. You saying that she's broke and couldn't put up any money? She just gave a few suggestions. Okay, got you. That makes sense. Hard answer, Rachel. You're right about that. Okay, that's probably what it was. Yeah. So does anybody know exactly what she said? Like, what was it to like actually tick him off? Is the racist saying you said no? Well, I know you didn't say that, but you were saying that in a roundabout way. That's what you were saying. Oh, Funky did post. He said 14,478. That's 14,478,000 viewers. He said what was said. He said now what was said. You never win when you play dirty. Let's see just how far being conniving and scheming and trifling gets you. It didn't work. So, because the reason why I know he's not talking about Flame and he has to be talking about Claudia is because he said, "Yeah, you was doing stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that." What stuff was she doing behind the scenes? Is he alluding to you got me fired? Because that's what it sounded like to me. He was alluding to she's the one that was doing sneaky stuff behind my back. And remember, I was saying, I was all like, I bet you anything they treated Funky Dineva like the YouTuber and not as one of the stars. Al Reynolds has a name because he was married to Star Jones, and we know the controversy about him. He's been out here, right? Claudia Jordan has done radio and stuff like that. She has the background, education, experience. So we know who Claudia Jordan is, and she's been on The Housewives. It elevates her. So then you have Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva was on the Sister Circle, I believe. Yeah, it was on the Sister Circle, but I don't think he might have had like a few guest appearances doing this and that, but he's never had like a job. You know what I mean? I'm not being shady, but like a job in the industry like that. Just like the Sister Circle, which was like I want to say he was on there for like a month, and then he had maybe like different stints on like doing like a little guest appearance on a reality show. Dish Nation. Okay, I apologize. Thank you, Melanie. Shout out to Melanie. Dish Nation. But like, was he just a guest star on there, or did he actually like, do stuff? What's up, Bama girl? Yes, definitely I can watch the interview, but then I don't want to play the interview right now, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'll watch it after this. Renee, yeah. No, his contract was up. His contract didn't get renewed. If he's more entertaining than Claudia, it shouldn't matter, right? But Dom, you know how the workforce go, and especially in Hollywood, but in the workforce in general, it's not about who's the most talented. It's about who you know and all this stuff. And Claudia was like one of the first people to work on Fox Soul. What was it? Shouting Out Loud, Living Out Loud. She had like a show before even the Queens of Cocktail. So you got to remember that too. It's not always about the talent. It's all about who you know. And she's kind of like Claudia Jordan is kind of like the star of the show, or not. I shouldn't say the show, star of the network, because they give her so many different shows and stuff like that. It doesn't matter if it because you got to know her role is to be the moderator. Y'all know the show The View, right? Notice how Whoopi Goldberg is like the moderator. She barely gives like her opinion, or she'll wait until the end to give her opinion. That's the way Claudia is supposed to be. She's supposed to be the moderator, and the other two say whatever or whoever she has on the show. She's supposed to play the role of the host and the moderator. That's what it is compared to the other ones. Just like well, I haven't watched The View in a long time, but when Whoopi Goldberg is not there, you feel a void. I don't know if Claudia Jordan doesn't show up if you feel that same void. I'm just being honest. I don't know if you feel that same void. I think with the kind of show they have, it's kind of proven that you can interchange the host and it would still be the same. Now, if all of a sudden the views start going down and nobody start tuning into that show and Funky is their direct competition and he's going live at the same time, this is gonna be fun. YouTube is acted up already. We ain't even through the whole year yet. This is only day 8, right? Yeah, we on day 8 and I feel like YouTube is going crazy. Am I dropping the link? No, no, I didn't plan on dropping the link, but I might, depending on how the show go. Thank you for asking, Princess. I think it's between him and Flame. I don't think it's Claudia. Oh, okay. So you think that it's Flame Monroe, not necessarily Claudia. Okay, it seemed like we're getting a mix. Let me go ahead and do a poll question because it seemed like we kind of all over the place with our opinion. So let me do a poll question instead. Let me do that. And I know some people don't like to give their opinion, so they rather be anonymous. So I understand it. And make sure you guys hit that like button. We got over 300 people in here, and we ain't hit that damn like button. Um. Oh, and also shout out to CTV because, as I understand, he's going to be a guest host on that show too. So big up to him. That's a win for all of us. You know, when a YouTuber gets an opportunity like that, that's a win for everybody. So whenever a YouTuber does good, I feel like it's a win for all of us. I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all feel like that? I feel like it'd be a win for all of us and shit. That's selfish, but I mean, technically, it is. It is a win. Okay. Who was Funky Dineva talking about? Okay, so you got 2 choices: Claudia Jordan or uh Flame Monroe. And shout out to Flame Monroe. Like I didn't even know Flame Monroe was in my chat that other day. You know, when Funky had first came out and said that he left the show or his contract didn't get renewed. I didn't even know Flame Monroe was in my chat. I was like, what? And then Stephanie, shout out to Stephanie. She was the one who told me. Okay, there we go. And Flame Monroe was the guest this week, is the guest host for this week too. So I guess it's going to be a new person every week. It's going to be a new person every week to do the show. So it's kind of interesting because it's all like, okay, maybe they're doing a test run. You know how the Breakfast Club did a test run? Now they just ended up going with Just Hilarious. Is that what her name? Yeah, Just Hilarious. They ended up just going with her. Hell, let me ask y'all, do y'all think the show gonna be around in the next 6 months, or this is just an honest question? I just want to know, do y'all think the show even gonna still be around? Because if Funky goes live at the same time every day that they do, mind you, I think there's gonna be some days he doesn't go live. I think he's gonna say F it and not go live. Because let me tell you, when you got a viral video and you got a video that makes you hella money, you don't feel like doing any more videos for the rest of the month. I ain't I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna, just like the video I did the yesterday of about TD Jake's whatchamacallit, TD Jake's CC Winans and stuff like that. That video has like I want to say almost 40,000 views on it. I was like, oh, I ain't going live today. I'll skip today. But no, I went live, y'all. But yeah, you feeling like, oh, I ain't going live no more. Shit. He needs to pay bills. True, true. But you know, he said he wasn't making that much from the show anyway. So if this video did big numbers like that, he ain't got to go live every day. I promise you. Depending on what his money looking like, he is not going to do a live every day. I think, you know, he kind of teasing us by saying he going to do a live every day, but he going, I don't know. No, the show would be canceled. Hold on, let me get a Facebooker in here. The show will be canceled. He was the star. The rest was okay. Okay, have a good one, Casey. No, no. He said every Friday. I thought he said every day. I know he said he'll be back tomorrow, though. I'm going to go ahead and play the last few minutes of his live. Just one moment. Pull it up here. Because towards the end, that's when he was really being shady and stuff like that.
The cheek anymore. So him play. If I'm calling out your antics, your little game, should have punched in the fucking. In my life, I've always been taught to be the bigger person. Okay. And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I don't care what the Bible says. I don't care what your mama and all of them say. Being the bigger person has never served me. There are people who I have. There are people
3 days a week
I have shown grace to who I should have punched in the fucking face. And literally, in 2024, that's the energy that I'm on. I'm not being the bigger person anymore. I'm not turning the other cheek anymore. You fuck with me, I'm calling you out. I'm calling out your antics, your little games. I'm letting you know that I fucking see you. And bitch, two can play. It's as simple as that. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't bother people. I stay in my own little corner. I do my little commentary. I go down to the bar and get drunk. I don't bother nobody. So don't come fucking with me. And that's literally what it boils down to. But y'all want to talk about Kelly Price. Like I used to call her Jelly Rice. Kelly Price people. Kelly.
Okay, let me go forward a little bit.
Y'all ain't hit it right. Y'all ain't hit it. Like I said, when I exited, okay. I put this hour time into building up somebody else's platform. And quite frankly, I could just be building mine. Mm-hmm. I didn't have any plans on coming on and doing a live tonight at 8 o'clock, but bitches decided to play in my face, and I decided to meet them where they was at. You know, when you go to hell, when you go low, I go to hell. And hey, I'm a free agent now. What y'all think? Every Friday night, every night, 8 o'clock, same place.
Okay, yeah, he had said every Friday, then he said every Friday, every night. That's where the confusion was.
You?
Oh, the jelly.
Same place, same time, every night.
Every night.
Different wigs. Yeah. You know, one of my New Year's resolutions, and y'all heard me, was to say, stop spending frivolous money, put more energy into my own business, and do my work. So yeah, I'm already conditioned to sitting here at 8 o'clock. I just think we can do the same time, and then we can freestyle, do whatever we want to do. We can bring fans on. We can bring guests on. We could bring the reality TV girls on. We could do some Carlos King type interviews. I mean, we literally could build this thing out any way we want to and talk about the goings on. We could talk about local news. We could have some deep shows and talk about relationships and just really do the Lord's work.
Yeah. So
we could really do the Lord's work.
It seemed like he going back to.
I think that's what we go.
To, you know, going live more, because I know he was only like doing a couple of like maybe like one live, well, not even a live, doing like a video like once a week or something like that. But it seemed like he going back to the basics. Like I noticed like, a lot of times when the YouTubers start getting big and stuff like that, they don't just go live all the time or even do videos like that. Once they make their money off the platform, they be like, F YouTube, I ain't doing, you know, I don't care about that little YouTube. Like once they go Hollywood, they don't think about it. So it seemed like he's going back to basis. Now, I know Tasia said he seems mad and angry. Do y'all think like he's just being a hater, or you think like he has a point? Let me know in the chat right now.
Gonna do Q unfiltered. I like that. You know, I miss wearing hair too. I'm feeling real fishy, bitch. Just fishy.
Oh Lord, he said it, not me.
What y'all hoes? What y'all Q in the crew? My friend Lanisa Sweeney said Q in the crew. Q in the funky bunch, honey. Ooh, bitch, I'm feeling sassy. I'm feeling sassy. Ooh, I'm feeling real. You know what's so funny, y'all? I'm actually like, of course she talking about me on Fox. So I mean, that's just what she do. That's just what she do, or whatever. But what these numbers do? What these numbers doing? Sitting up over there mad over a situation she created. Sitting up over there mad, whatever.
See, that's why I think it got to be Claudia, sitting there mad or a situation she created. And we know Claudia is the creator of the show.
Don't talk to me. Talk to them numbers. Collectively, there's never been 14,000 in the chat over there, and I did it alone. Who needs who? Collectively, there's never been 14,000 over there. I did it alone.
That's a straight shot right there.
Who needs who?
Right.
With that being said, y'all.
In 2024, can we stop doing subliminals? Like, if you have an issue or a problem with somebody, like, can you just say their name? Because, like, I'll be getting confused with all the subliminals and stuff like that. I'll be all like, just say who it is and let me know. Like, I don't want to be playing that guessing game. Like, oh, who are you talking about? Like, let me know who you're talking about. And I, AT2, am going to do better. When I'm throwing shots at somebody, I might still use a nickname, but when I'm throwing shots at somebody, I'm going to be more direct so y'all ain't got to guess like, oh, who he talking about? So Claudia had a Zoom call, right? And she was supposed to be going back live, but she hasn't been live since then. This is her, because she usually go live after she does Tea-G.I.F.
Hey guys, just got off work. Oh, some of my new cast members from Deal or No Deal Island are hitting me up.
She's on Deal or No Deal now.
So I've been teasing it for a long time that a new show that I have is premiering, and I could.
Yeah, remember she was gone for like a month or so? Yeah, she was filming that show. There's some kind of, they're doing Deal or No Deal, but it's like a reality competition
the
thing.
Press pictures, and your girl is going to be on network television. What's up, Dawson? What's up, Dawson? Dawson, people on the show with me. He is a buff real estate guy. And we had a lot of fun on that show. So anyways, oh shoot, I gotta get on Zoom with them right now. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm gonna come back. I gotta go talk to my castmates on the other show. I'll be back.
Yeah, so she didn't really say too much, and she's supposed to be coming back and talking, but I think after she probably sees like all the, because you know Claudia is in social media and stuff like that, and she be looking at people's videos and stuff like that. I don't feel like she's gonna come back live tonight. Because what can she say, y'all? That's the real question. Like, what can Claudia really say? Like, oh no, that's not true. I mean, because she played into it as well too. Like, oh, we want Funky to come back. We hope that he can guest host. And Claudia was speaking really positive. So it's all like, what really went down? Or was Claudia doing some shady shit? Have you ever been fired before and you felt like your friend got you fired or they knew you was getting fired? Have you ever felt that way before? Like, I'll tell you, at my I'm gonna drop the link for you guys in a minute. But I feel like at my whatchamacallit, my old job, right? Not the one I was at previously, but a few jobs ago, I had got fired, right? And I was talking to my friend, and she had said something. She was all like, man, I knew they were going to do this to you because I had already seen this and that go on. And it just seemed like it was really shady, blah, blah, blah. And I was all like, oh, you knew? Like, what do you mean by that? And the more she started revealing, like, she had told me like, oh, they gave me your work orders to like work on and stuff like that, but I didn't think anything of it. And I was all like, oh no, you knew I was getting fired. Like, why wouldn't you tell me like, oh, they giving me your work? Like that's a telltale sign. Either I already was fired or I was getting fired. You know? So that's crazy. That is wild. So maybe that could be a thing. Or maybe Funky is mad that they had Flame Monroe on there. Because Flame Monroe, now that I know, made jokes and stuff. Somebody said, Flame said he was on Met. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe he feels like, hey, why would you have somebody on the show to replace me that doesn't like me? That could be a thing too. You never know. Hey, we just throw it in out there and seeing what stick. You know, just make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all do that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link right now. One moment. Let me drop this link. I thought I was gonna take a long time talking, but it didn't take that long, and Claudia didn't end up going live again. So yeah, I can definitely go ahead and drop the link. All right, let me go ahead and drop it. All right, there we go. Let me pin it up to the top. Oh, it's not letting me pin it. Oh no. Oh no. Let me do that again. Okay, I'll just post it a couple of times. Oh, why is it not letting me pin the comment, y'all? Okay, I can pin that one, but it won't let me do the... Okay, link for show. And if y'all can keep hitting that thumbs up button, I appreciate that. Yeah, but what do you guys feel it is, though? Do you guys feel like it's, Flame Monroe, or is it Claudia? Like, were they doing some shady stuff? Were they the cause of his contract not getting renewed because they might have wanted more money? When somebody leaves, that frees up a little bit more money. That's how it works in Hollywood. Or they get somebody and replace you with somebody cheaper. You just doing a little guest stint, a guest stint. We can pay this person less than to keep you around and pay you more. And I always thought like Al and Claudia probably makes more than Funky does. And they probably didn't let him know or tell him like, hey, we make more money than you. I think that definitely could be a thing. Probably makes more. They probably were making more money than him, and that's why they probably didn't care about trying to hold out on the contract or anything like that. Right, Miss Hood. Yeah, that's why I'm all like, yeah, it's definitely Claudia. I'm all like, it can't be nobody but her. Yeah, I did drop the link. It doesn't show. I was wondering why nobody was coming up. I was like, I thought y'all had something to say. Hold on, y'all. Let me do it in StreamYard. Hold on. Sorry about that. That is funny. I was like, what the heck happened? All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Oh, it's a YouTube link and not... Oh, that's why. Oh, my bad. My bad, y'all. That's why it wasn't working. No, they had a 1-year contract. He only did 6 months. In the meantime, the days increased, but the pay didn't. Q knows his worth. Okay, definitely, Shannon. I can see that. Okay, thank you, Stephanie, for correcting that. I was dropping the wrong fucking... Oh my god, how did I make a rookie mistake? Okay, now it lets me pin the comment on top. Sorry about that, you guys. Claudia Flame 2-piece combo, possibly. Hey, them shots could have been for multiple people. That's the thing. You never know. It could be for multiple. You just never know. Right. Call a name. Right. Okay. You doubt they were making more? Okay. I was just thinking possibly they could be making a little more. If I help create the show, I'm gonna ask for more money. That's just me personally. If I help create the show, I'm gonna ask for more money. Yeah, he asked for 6 months instead of a year. That's correct, Angela. Oh, Lord Lava said they had a possibility. They could have had a possibility of getting Funky back, but then they got Flame Monroe on there. I could see that as well too. Oh, here's Stephanie. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing?
Hey, cuz. How you
Okay,
doing,
let me
cuz?
turn back on my camera. Okay, there we go. There we go. Go
You hear me
ahead and
all right?
sound off. The floor is yours. Yeah, you sound good.
Cool. Okay, so here's the thing between Flame and Funky Dineva, okay?
Okay.
This is how it started. Now, you and I was having this conversation on a one-to-one, in the DM about how, the LGBT community is terrible about policing people who get out of line on the PC, rhetoric, right? Because
Yeah.
there's an official line. There's an official line as far as political stances, speech, what's acceptable and what's not, behavior, what's acceptable and what's not. And this
Mhm.
tends to be set by richer, wider, and degree academics, people, degree holders, academics, people in places of power tend to be setting the lines on what we
Yeah,
as a
the
community are
standards.
supposed to be saying, the standards. Not like you're setting the standard. These are
Yeah,
bad standards.
not the blueprint, the standard, the innovator, the Godfather of YouTube.
No,
Not
no,
mine,
no,
but
exactly. So these are standards and blueprints, but unfortunately, they're used by the more powerful in our community to oppress other people in the community. Which, in my
Mhm.
opinion, my I Flame is not traditional. She does not get in line with the traditional rhetoric. She does not get in line
Yeah,
with the acceptable,
she, he, we,
PC
right? She,
language.
he, we.
She has a joke, and she does say this quite a bit, that her preferred pronouns are he, she, we. He cashes the check, she makes the money, we spend it. And that is not the preferred nomenclature, Donnie. It's like it was found to be, I mean, it caused quite a stir, and some other uh things she said that were sort of not, like I said, not the preferred, not the
Not
accepted,
PC.
not the set, what has been told that we need to get in line and say about ourselves and our community, right? But
Hmm.
my opinion is, like, as somebody in the community, that I have no business, and no one in our community has any business policing other people in the community, because we're trying to get free, and we can't get free if we're oppressing ourselves, because Flame Monroe has every right to talk about herself the way she wants to talk about herself, or himself, or their self. That's
Hmm.
just how it is. Like, it's not my business to say how, what pronouns she should be using or how she should be talking about herself. Um, and it's, well, no, it goes back, because as
Mm.
soon as the thing that started going on with Flame being canceled, which there was a huge hubbub in the LGBT community about her appearance on the Breakfast Club and the subsequent
Hmm.
fallout. She was also on Tiffany Haddish's They Ready, comedy special on Netflix, and because she started to get a high profile again, and because she was not in lockstep, um, that and I know Lord Love is saying the pronouns are not the thing, but it was a lot of other, like, language that she was using to describe herself and the trans experience that was not the standard acceptable thing.
So did
And
Funky ever come out and say anything about
yes,
it?
yes, she made a whole
What
video.
did Funky say?
she made a whole video, and I can find it. Flame Monroe, this was 4 years ago when this started to hit, okay? Flame Monroe, gotta go. The problematic Breakfast Club interview. And the whole
That's
thing
what it said?
yes, that was the title. Flame Monroe hurts trans community. And
Flame
this was
Monroe
4 years
gotta
ago.
go.
And it was right when the you know, the whole like cancel Flame Monroe stuff got started.
Mm-hmm.
And Funky Dineva was on the side that says cancel Flame Monroe. And as much as Flame tries to say, you know, that they can do whatever they want, she's not bothered, you know, it did hurt her money, and I think that she was not happy about that with our community, that we were the ones that canceled her. I mean, it don't take straight folks to cancel gay folks. Usually we cancel ourselves just fine.
I was trying to find Funky's video. Like I put in Funky Dineva and Flame Monroe, but I can't find, because I can't go back 3 years and try. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that off camera. But that is
Yeah, and
interesting though.
I can email you the link right now.
Yeah, email me the link. But that would make sense, because I was wondering, because y'all had said Flame called Funky a meth head, and it's kind of like, wait. And then remember, Flame Monroe was in my chat saying Michelle ATLian, and you know
Yes,
Michelle ATLian doesn't like funk, you know, the whole washing machine thing. So, and I was all like, I think Flame was trying to be funny, but I just didn't really know. But now they make sense. Like, yeah, I'm a get your ass, and now I'm on your show. So there's layers to this, basically.
There's absolutely layers to this, and there's layers to how Flame Monroe is not happy with the way our community treated her. Them, he, her, she, what, you know, he, she, we. She's not happy with it. And she said on a coffee time last week, because I started watching her coffee times again, she started to post a lot more, and she started to really kind of emerge again. And so I think it's interesting, you know, that all this is sort of happening, you know, together. And she's got a new tour coming up. You know, she's got some things going on. Yeah,
so is Flame beefing for promo, basically?
I mean, hell, you know, I never put it past anybody, but I do know that, you know, like it was a very serious moment in the LGBT community, because this was very divisive, and I know and people who supported her were very much in the minority. And I know she said on a coffee time last week, you know, that somebody asked her about, you know, emerging leadership in the trans community and among the youth, that she said, that's not my business anymore. You know, I tried. Y'all didn't like what I had to say. I'm out. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
Oh, okay. So
Because it was our own people. It was our own people that moved to get her canceled. Our own people. And that's why we say, it don't take a straight person to mess up a gay or LGBT person's life, because we do it just fine. And, you know, and I think, you know, it hurt her money. She's got kids, and I think it was it caused her a lot of problems.
Okay, so this isn't just Flame just being shady or anything like that. This is like, oh, you did a video on me and you try to fuck with me. So now, oh, damn it, I said the F word. And so now I'm going to mess with you now that you got fired. Aha.
I mean, it very well could be. It could be underlying, like, look, you know, you mess with my money, and so, you know, I don't give a good damn about what happens to you now. And I know she's looking for opportunities. She wants to be on the radio. She wants to have a regular gig, you know, on a talk show or something like that. And so this would be a perfect opportunity for her. And so I could see her kind of, you know, wanting to maybe not just out of shadiness and pettiness, but, you know, seeing that there's an opportunity here for her.
That definitely could be possible. I could see that. Okay, we got Princess in the back. Anything else, Stephanie?
No, I just, you know, uncancel Flame, uncancel he, she, we, bring her back. We love her. You know, I love Funky Dineva too. I love everybody in my community, you know, but I just, the worst thing we can do is cancel each other. Let the straight folks do that. We got enough problems over there. Let's just let each
You
other
was just
live.
dragging Funky. What you talking about?
I was not
I was
well. I don't like what she did. I don't like what Funky Dineva did or he. But I still support my people.
Okay, Taka agrees with you. Funky started it with Flame years ago. Okay, yeah, Stephanie, go ahead and send me that video. I'd definitely like to take a
I
look
did.
at it, and then I'll do another live on it. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let me let Princess on next. What's up, Princess? How you doing?
Excuse me, as soon as I answer you, I start coughing. I'm gonna try to
Go
make
ahead,
this
the
quick
floor is
so I
yours.
don't die.
Right.
I had got a phone call, so I missed a little piece of it. But I didn't know about the beef between Flame and Funky Dineva. I didn't know that Flame was canceled because that's Chicago people too. So
Flame is from Chicago. Right.
yeah, so I didn't know about that piece. And so usually, Chicago people a little bit more extra. Now Flame goes live on he, she, we, he, whatever. He usually is the he in the morning, and does the coffee in the morning and does the little tea. But I watched 90% of Funky's live today.
Okay, the one from today. Okay.
And what I got from it is when he got to saying, "Stop playing in my freaking face." And they said, well, you have to notice the little underlying things. Because at first I was over there with Carlos and Heavenly. It's a busy night, I was on my way
They
home
had
from
their
work.
thing going on. Yeah.
And they were saying Funky is live. So they all overlapped. And Funky was saying, I'm not going to be the bigger person no more. He went live at the exact same time that Tea-G.I.F goes live. If you're not mad at what they got going on or purposely trying to sabotage it, it was no reason to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then
Well,
to
he's
say,
saying somebody's effing with him, though.
I feel it's Claudia. Now, look, that live with Conscious is 4 hours long.
Right. I know somebody was mad because I didn't watch the whole thing. It was 4 hours. I said I watched a little bit. Like, I'll go back. I'm definitely going to try to see where she's, was sneak dissing him. But it was 4 hours. Y'all, come on now.
It's rare that I could just sit and watch that kind of stuff. And I was at home. I was talking on the phone and everything else. But I will say this, and this is my opinion, and I hope people don't get mad at me. I try to pronounce the right pronouns and be LGBT friendly as I can. But I'm a cis straight woman, and some things I don't understand, and some things I notice, and I have a different viewpoint on this. Contrary to what Claudia said during the interview with Conscious, she said that they were open to trying all of these different people. But she said she pulled up for Conscious to be a guest host to audition. You have this week Flame Monroe. And who else? And just think about this. They're coming to replace a Funky Dineva. But you say that you're open to anybody who has the chemistry. But look at the similarities of all of them. I don't know Conscious to be such a comedian, but you got comedians, Black men that may be flexible in their sexuality and that have feminine traits. You are trying to replace Funky directly. That is my
I knew where he was going. I knew it.
Like, come on. Like, you gonna say that's not what you're doing, but to me it's obvious.
Right. Because my thing is like, why couldn't they go with not even just somebody straight, but someone who's not fluid,
Yeah,
like why couldn't they
it's
just
the
go
same type of person.
right?
It's the same. See, look, CTV can give a good read. Exactly. Funky can
Yeah.
give a good read.
No,
Lane
CTV
can
is
give a
good.
good read.
Yeah.
They're all on the same type of plateau and plane. And you pulling YouTubers, right?
Uh-huh.
So that you pulling fresh meat, even though CTV's, I understand, been doing this a very long time. So have Funky, but you're still pulling the same. See, YouTubers, we say, some of us say what the fuck we want to say, and we can be very cutthroat at times, and we
Mm-hmm.
know how to jump in and out the mess. You have to be studying these people. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be studying their channels and studying the type of person they are. And I think sometimes, and this may cost me whatever, but I'm going to say it because whatever's for me is for me. They say that a lot of us straight women, I've been called a hag before, the word rhymes before that. I just don't want to offend people before that. And
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of straight women, especially even straight men, that they capitalize off the LBGT community and gay men, especially flamboyant gay men, in order to move forward and be palatable in television these days.
Mm. Definitely fair. I get what you're saying.
You don't see Claudia. Cocktails with Queens was the first time that you saw Claudia really get along with other women.
Mm.
But then look at the caliber of women that she's getting along with. And also,
She can social climb from them, basically.
yes and no. Now, again, you got Selena and Lisa Ray is from South Side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
They rough around the edges, they turn bougie. Now, Selena not is phony. Like, she still come back more than Miss McCoy does.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Ray daddy owned a motel where the hoes do 4-hour naps. It used to be called the Set in Zanzibar. It was on Stony Island. And these are facts.
You just know how it is. They come back to me. They will because it's all my
These are
channel. But keep
facts.
going. Keep
These
going.
are facts. Okay, on 79th and Stony Island, we know where it is. If you could go and get a 4-hour nap at the hotel, any hotel. If you from Chicago, been to Chicago, any hotel on Stony Island, on you can get a 4-hour nap at the hotel. And if you can get a 4-hour nap at the hotel, usually the hoes come there, you when your jump off, you go there and get you a little quickie, a little nap, and you going about your business. The 4-hour, the 8-hour nap. See, look, here we go. He owned a lot of stuff on Stony Island. So the ladies
Yes,
of the
I'm from
night.
Chicago. True story. Okay. Wait. So what does the hotel got to do with the story, Princess? Before you get me canceled?
No, I'm not. These are all opinions and words from House of the Princess, okay? These do not necessarily reflect AT2, but these are not alleged things. This is a fact, okay? So, what I'm saying is those type of women, they have climbed up and they act like they're not these type of hood girls, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so they know how to quip. I'm a fan of Lisa Ray, but then I'll just be like, some of this shit come out of her mouth. I just be like, girl, girl, So that hoodness, and see, they could cut Claudia up when she gets beside herself with her mouth. Vivica, you got to look at the type of women. All those is hood women that just got some money and changed their ways. So
Yeah.
that's
I
what.
gotta go back and look at their chemistry. I think they still got the old cocktails with the Queen videos
Yeah,
up. I gotta look at that now.
that's what makes them work. And then there are older women. So older women. Who
Hmm.
in that category is married?
Only Selena was, right?
Right. You got to look at we get older, we get bitter, all kind of little stuff going on with our chemistry. I'm not saying the show was bad. It wasn't. But the controversy and the type of women that was on there is what works. And Claudia really don't get along with a lot of women. Have you heard of Lisa Ray getting along with a lot of women?
I don't know.
No,
Oh,
because she don't. I'm not sure about Vivica and Selena.
uh huh.
Again, I've come around Selena, and she's been all right. I haven't heard anything about Selena not getting along with women, but Vivica was kind of. And Vivica had a silent beef, and they were not good at hiding.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. So, do you feel like Claudia was like neutral, basically?
Yeah, because she got to get paid.
Mm.
They
But I
might not
also
have really
said too,
been
she was like the
friends like
first one
that.
on the Fox Soul network too. So she was like one of the I don't want to say the star, but yet like the basically the one to take
Yeah,
the lead and create the shows and help out.
I ain't never heard about nobody on Fox Soul but Claudia.
Hmm. Now make it make sense. Lisa Ray said she didn't beat up a lady. She just wanted a conversation with her. And then yeah, they almost got into it, but she said she didn't beat the brakes off the leg. Come on, make it make sense. You can't. Shout out to Stacey.
Most girls on the South Side don't say we want to have a conversation. Come here, let me holler at you, bitch. That's the way that goes.
Right.
And I agree with Dream and Edward. I mean, that's the best way to say it. Dated views.
Mm.
Dated views. And so she was the founder of the South Side. Will
Wait,
Cross.
make it make sense. Said she was the founder. Are you sure she was the
She said she wasn't. I think you're being sarcastic. She said she wasn't the founder, but she said she was, she was one of the originators. And she stumbled across
Yeah, but I'm saying,
cocktails
like,
with
I'm not being shady,
queens
but like, for Claudia doesn't have like a credit for it. Like, it just says like host on the credits. It don't say creator or even
because
producer or
she
anything.
admitted to not doing her business right.
There we go. You got to do your business right. You got to.
She said how she came up with the Tea-G.I.F thing. She said that, cocktail with queens was it was just like a thing they stumbled upon doing during the pandemic. When she told the story of how she had Tea-G.I.F, Funky was never originally in the equation. Again, she's hanging around. She said who was in the car? Al. Gary with the T picked her up. Her
Mhm.
boyfriend at the time, Al.
And she said she
All
even
these gay
thought about
men, right?
Martell too.
Hmm.
She even thought about Martell from the Love and Marriage Huntsville. You watched that show?
I review the show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't
Thank
watch the
you.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I get
It's
tired of
boring to
watching it. I'm going back and forth if I'm going to review this reunion or not.
me.
Well,
See, I
I mean,
told
Love
y'all it's
and Marriage
boring. Y'all
Huntsville
be
is
mad at me because I
very,
don't watch it, but it's
it,
boring.
it has its moments. It's very exhausting because they do all their business on YouTube and on Instagram. And all these people that are in that sector, they love arguing with the damn people on the show, and they be all up and through your YouTube. Them people been on my channel. They might not have said nothing, but I know
Are you
who.
talking about the millimeters or
I
millimeters?
don't fuck with the millimeters. You know,
Oh no, you can't say that. Now they're gonna DM me, Princess. Come
I
on.
said that I don't fuck with the millimeters. You
You
know,
got
because
one more minute
Melanie
because
has
I do
been
not want
secretly
them harassing me, Princess. You do not
Melanie
understand.
has secretly been in my chat before and left a comment because I said that I didn't like her song about Martell. And I was like, she can sing better than that, and she is better than that. And I stood on it. Okay. I don't want to sit up and hear you sing about my whole album about how you hate Martell. I stand on that
Oh
shit.
my God. Okay, so last point. So you think Funky was talking
You can come
about
over to
Claudia
my
Jordan?
channel
I'm
if you
telling
got
you.
something to say.
Yeah, go to her channel. Go to House of Princess, HAUS for that part.
Yeah,
I
but
do
I
not
don't
want
argue
them
with them.
DMing me.
No, I'm
They
gonna tell you
shared my life and everything.
the
Go ahead.
millimeters. She said something to me, but
No, we're talking about Funky Dineva.
no,
So do
it's
you think he
not
was talking
that.
about
I'm
Claudia
gonna
Jordan? We are
say
not talking about that.
they only get on you if you really say something bad
Princess,
about her.
bye, Princess. You are not. No, y'all don't understand. The millimeters, whatever you call them, they are crazy. I am not. No, no. I'm gonna have to, Princess. I'm gonna have to edit this part out the video. I'm telling you, they are crazy. They were harassing me for a full week, and I don't even remember what I said. I don't even remember what it was. I just said like one thing, and then oh no, I had Marcella up here, and then when Marcella was up there, I was like, AT2, that lady was lying, and then it's like AT2, you need to watch the show. Don't ever talk about the show if you ain't watched it. They went crazy. They went wild. Like no, Princess, I love you, but no, we can't. they are insane. Like them people scared me for life. I usually like confrontation, but the millimeters, they so no, hell no. Nah. Hell to the no. They are something else. So will people still support both Fox Soul and Funky? That's a good question. Make it make sense. Let me go ahead and ask. So will you guys be watching Fox Soul or will you be watching Funky Dineva show? 30 seconds. Let's go. I watched both and was entertained by both. I couldn't go back and rewind it, so I don't know. Wait. I heard 18. Thank you for the money though. Thank you for the 199. But that is not true. Make it make sense of just saying a joke. I'm telling you, those people was crazy. Okay. Anyway, going back, I do want to ask you guys this: should Flame Monroe be a permanent host, or like who do you guys think should be like the full-time replacement, or who would you like to see on the show? Let's ask that question. 30 seconds. Who would you guys like to see as a guest host or a permanent host? Okay. I'll have to watch it because like I said, I couldn't red ball it back. So I have to watch it and see how Flame did on the show. Dr. Heavenly got in trouble. Excuse me. So I don't think she can come back. CTV or Storm. Okay. Honestly, it fizzled out. Okay, you think they should just cancel it then? CTV, Funky, Mims, shout out to Make It Make Sense. He's in the chat right now. TS Madison, okay, Flame. Cat Williams, yo, I would love that. Flame, okay. Armand, okay. Mim, Storm, CTV. Okay, thank you, Andrew. So, I was like, you want to run true? No, it's okay. It's cool. Thank you, Angela. At least you're the only person that had my back. Ain't nobody else at AT2. They can't afford Cat Williams. Yeah, true. I like Flame Monroe. Okay. Dreaming. No, be nice. I'm not gonna put up what she said, but y'all can read it. Funky said said that the problems have been going on behind the scenes for some time, so it ain't Flame. Right, Kimberly, you're right about that. Yeah, because what could Flame do behind the scenes? Nothing. So it has to be Claudia. And he would have said him. So I believe that it would be yeah. Kaya needs her own show. Yeah. But Kaya is one of those, like, Kaya is one of the best. However, the thing is that she doesn't want anybody telling her what she can do, what she can say, and I totally get that. You don't want somebody to water down your show, but you ain't gotta call somebody a MFer, or you ain't gotta, say the most offensive things to get your point across. Like, you can kind of change it. Flame has 68,000 followers that are loyal and on iHeartRadio. Okay. I like AT2 have an own show. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now with the trio. Thank you. Right. Okay. Cutie Pie said, why the gays? Okay. Yeah, it does not have to be it can be anybody. Like, I feel like if they truly are going to, well, that's the thing that Princess was bringing up. It seemed like they're looking for a certain type. Just throw the show away. Okay. I want Kaya to perform at my B-Day party. Yo, I'm coming if she's at your birthday party. Make it make sense. Okay. Well, let me ask y'all the final question. Shut up. We're doing another 30-second countdown. This is my show, damn it. So, if you ever wonder where people get the 30-second countdown, or put the 1 or the 2 in the chat, they got it from your boy AT2. That's why I'm the blueprint, the standard, the innovator, and the godfather of YouTube. But should they just throw the whole show away? Should they throw the show in the trash? I don't know. Mims, do you have an exclusive? Let's ask them. Are you going to be the guest host on the show? Do we have an exclusive? And by the way, Mims has an interview on Friday with Brother Bilal. So make sure you guys check that out. It's Friday, right? I don't know what time, but it's Friday, I believe. Shout out to Mims for scoring that interview, by the way. That is dope. And he's at 111K. Shout out to Mims. Ooh, why not Princess? I like that. No, I gotta have. That's how I get the super chats and cash apps. If I got the taco meat out. Yo, I just thought about this. It's gonna be new people watching this video, and they're gonna be like, "AT2 has taco meat out." It is what it is. To know me is to love me, right? Love Flame, but Funky Al and Claudia had a special chemistry. If the ratings keep going down, okay, we kind of mixed in here. But I think a lot of y'all don't want the show to go away. Y'all just wanted to get better. Oh, you don't understand? Oh, okay. Okay, Taka. I respect that. No, my name has not been mentioned to the guest host, but I definitely would if asked. Okay, yeah. Speak it into existence. You deserve it. You've been putting in hard work. A lot of us deserve it, you know? People sleep on YouTubers and think, oh, you guys just go on the internet and not. No, there's a lot of work that we do behind the scenes and don't get paid for it. We're entertainers. We're innovators. We're therapists. Sometimes we're all in one. So we do a lot. You know, even if people don't think we do a lot, we do a lot. So yeah, we all work hard. But I would definitely love to see Mims on there. I was just trying to see before I end my live if Claudia ended up going live again. Nope, she didn't end up going live. I'm telling y'all, I do not think Claudia is going to come back live tonight, because she's going to have to answer, oh, was Funky talking about you? What happened between you and Funky? I know when I'm in some beef or I'm in trouble for something that I say, I disappear for a day and come back the next day and pretend like nothing happened. So she does not want to address this. I don't think Claudia going live tonight, y'all. I think that's it. I was trying to wait and hold out and see, but nah. Yes, please pray for Texas. We got high winds. Oh, prayers. Oh no, did it take the grid out? Thank you for letting me know, Stephanie. I gotta call my stepsister then before she go to bed. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, rotating male, female. Yes, I do think that. Yeah, I do think they should do a rotating thing. Just like the Breakfast Club. Oh, that was Cat Williams and Hazley. Yo, I had to call out Cat Williams because he was talking about weird faced light skinned women, and I was like, wait, you was with a weird faced light skinned woman. I had to call him out for that. But I'm curious to see how this thing with Funky and Fox Soul goes on, because he's going live at the same time every night. So you know it's going to be a lot of drama going on. We're going to wait to see what Claudia has to say. Like I said, she ain't going back live tonight. So I definitely, we may never know. But thank you guys for checking out the show. Thank you guys for all the super chats. Any Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you know I'll thank you later. Shout out to Princess for coming up. Thank you, Princess. But you're going to have the melanators or millimeters or whatever coming after me. I got to deal with that. Shout out to Stephanie, my cuz, for coming up. I appreciate y'all. But we out of here, y'all. Deuces.